Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can't have a buzz. You still feel paralyzed above syndrome. Friends just having kids ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. Room to run right away. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Pass's kick is good. And the Ravens are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Like 54. From the gun, it's Levis. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 30-yard line.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Into space at the 45. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A run. Genty. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Genty. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
36-yard line.
Hey, Alf.
Run right up the gut for Genty. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Genty. And that big offensive launch, clearing space. He's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Ravens. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12. On the season. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Steelers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and a couple. They go play action with Levis. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Steeler first down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Steelers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him to just a short game.
Whoa! And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Once again, it's Walker, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10.
Like 54.
On play action, here's Levis. This is intercepted. He works free, right side. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Levis. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Whoa, he gets free. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Trader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the move, past the 40, and he is going to be out of bounds. It's a big one for the Ravens. 31 yards.
36-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Derek Harmon on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back in the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
From the gun, Jackson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
They're called in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Ravens. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
First down, Steelers.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. That is caught downfield by Pickens. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Schrader's kick is good. And the Steelers will cut into that lead.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. Finds his receiver, Johnny Wilson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He's belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. From the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal.
180.
And he's in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try by Bass. It's up and through. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Steelers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get touchdown short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Up the sideline, past the 30. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Like 54.
Here's Levis. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Genty. Room to run at the 35. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Ravens. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead.
Ravens 49, Steelers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 14.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. They run with Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete contact, but the flags going to be fourth down. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Taken at about the 6. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Jackson from the gun on third down. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Baltimore.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this one. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Here's a second and 12.
Brings up second and 12. At the Steelers' 23-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Third down and 12.
Carry now for Giddens. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth
Tyler
down.
Bass on to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you had things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. Uh-oh. He'll get across the 20, bump him down to the 23-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
Like 54.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Like 13. Like 13.
From the gun, it's Levis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Could have depended on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So it's a win here.